Hey guys, another quick video on how to make little edits. Downloaded a thing off of thingiverse. I'm going to import the STL, the legs here, and so there's a user on Reddit who's wanting to make an edit of this file so he can print this portion separately. So the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to go into edit mode by hitting tab. I've got by default it selects all the points. I'm in vertex editing mode here, and I'm going to turn on the clipping, or turn off the clipping, I guess in this case, so that I can see everything. And I'm just going to select all the stuff that I don't want, and I'm going to hit and by the way, I'm holding control when I click to draw a selection. And I'm going to hit delete, and I'm going to delete the faces, and it takes it down to just this torso, but kind of crotch area. I'm going to turn off the limit selection or the clipping. You'll see it's got a hole there now. I can select just that and hit Control F, and I'm going to do a grid fill on that, and then I'll do the same thing on the other side. Hit Control F, grid fill, and I'm holding Control to do that selection. And you can hit A at any time to unselect anything that's selected, and then hit A again, it'll select everything. So that puts it where I want. Now this user in particular also wanted to extend out, or it looks like they were extending out these kind of axles. I see I accidentally selected a point down there I didn't want. I can hit Control Shift and draw, and it'll do an unselection loop. The other thing you can do is turn back on that clipping so that I can get everything from both sides, and make sure I don't have anything else selected. And those unfamiliar with Blender, you can use that middle mouse button. I'm clicking it down so I can rotate around. I'm holding Shift, and I can click the middle mouse button to do a drag. So he wanted to move them out a little bit, so what I'm going to do is hit S to scale, and by default that's going to scale everything, but I'm going to lock it to the x-axis so that it goes out a bit. So I'm scaling it out from its sides. Oop. And I think that's kind of what they want at the end now. The print orientation that looks like they're printing at is with this facing down, so I'm going to rotate it. Now the axis, the axis, the origin is all the way down there, so I'm going to go to Tools, Set Origin, Origin to Geometry, and it's kind of got to put it in the middle. And then I can rotate that. And as you zoom in, you see this line is kind of jagged because it's not quite flat. So I'm going to hit rotate, and I'm going to hold Shift, and it's going to move in smaller increments so that I can get it nice and flat on the bottom. Oh, you see there's another one. So just keep rotating until it's a nice, perfectly straight flat line. There may be a better way to do it, and I'm unaware of it, but there we go. And then I can export that and drop it on a Thingiverse for them, or they can do the edit themselves. All right, another quick tutorial on just chopping off parts of a model. By the way, this model was pretty well made. It's not. It's all manifold. Everything's closed up. There's no extra duplicate faces or anything. So sometimes it's easy to make edits on files that are well made. On other files, it may be more difficult because there may be holes or non-manifold faces, or any number of things, duplicate faces, geometry passing through itself. This was a pretty good model, so it made for an easy edit. All right, I'll post the link to the original model also. All right, thanks.